Hello, good morning. This is the Home Doc. I just wanted to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of my subscribers and everybody watching, and I really appreciate your support and thanks for a successful year. We've done a lot this year and starting to, I say we're not doing a house build yet because the lumber prices are kind of sky high, but we're kind of getting things cleaned up and prepared to put a septic and drain field system in. But I got my son actually running the mini excavator today after we got the I don't know if you saw some of my videos or not about the track. We replaced the tracks on them and did, repainted it and got all that stuff adjusted. So he's 15 and I'm getting him out here learning this, because I tell you, you make some real money running heavy equipment, and it's good practice for him. This is actually where we had a lot of lot clearing right here, and we had a lot of trash and our burn pile kind of at. So we're kind of going through it and getting it cleaned back up again, and actually moving our burn pile down the hill a little ways. But we're going to get, basically, there's a lot of little stumps and stuff on this hill bank here that we're kind of clearing. And like I say, pretty proud of my son there. He's learning this piece of equipment, and I told him, shoot, you never know. It's good to have all kinds of opportunities and all kinds of different options, because running heavy equipment, man, you can make some money. Anyway, I would say $100 to $150 an hour running some equipment. So I know we've saved a lot by having it, and like putting those tracks and stuff on. I just kind of wanted to have this video so you can see the new tracks in operation, and they're actually doing a whole lot better. Got more grip on them, and they're running really good. So that was a success on changing them out. That's the first time I ever changed the tracks on a mini excavator. But like I say, it's easy to do if you're mechanically inclined and you have some skill set and the tools and YouTube. you can do it. So but my son actually just started driving. Well, he has a learner's permit now, so he was driving his truck there in a black Dakota. I got that for him, and he wants to have that for his first truck. So I had to do some maintenance on that. I put a 4-inch lift kit on it, and I put a new racket pinion and some new shocks, and I got this truck actually for $1,000. I bought it for $1,000 back probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I've been using it for like a farm truck. Oh, I put some new tires on it too. I put 33s on the truck. And it's 4-wheel drive, and the engine's actually a fairly new engine. So, like I say, I'm thinking about having another channel I want to create for money and finance. So, I'm thinking about doing that. Call it the Money Doc, or the Money Doctor. And so look, kind of look for that on its way, and hopefully I can show you some stuff on how to get your finances in order. And that's something in school that they really didn't talk about too much, finance and economics, and how capitalism works. And I know a lot of kids, my son's talking about going to college and stuff, and he says, well, you don't have to go to college. And that's true, you don't have to, but college is important to get at least a 2-year degree. I know that's what I have. I have a 2-year degree in electronic engineering technology. So I'm an instrumentation technician. I was in semiconductors, and I was in the paper mill. So it's been a great career, great field, but like I say, I think it's time for some changes and doing some things that I want to do. And but it's definitely good to have some kind of college, at least 2 years, and then you can always get more if you need it. But I know a lot of kids and people are in a lot of debt with college, and sometimes I think it's more of a business and more of a manipulation of people. So and get you trapped, and get you enslaved into something that 10, 20 years later you say, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that, and you regret it, and you think you're doing the right thing, but you're really not in the long run. So and like I said, this video, I know I'm rambling on a little bit, but I haven't made a video in a while, and I just kind of wanted to kind of show you what we've been up to, and we haven't done too much over here because actually we've been working on another store. I build a lot of custom furniture and crafts and things like that too, and I haven't really said anything in that in the YouTube videos, but I might do some videos on that too, on woodworking and doing some different crafts and things like that. So and we have in this area it's called Lazy Daisy, and they have about 8 that the owner has, which is wonderful. She's a wonderful business owner and entrepreneur, and she actually wants us to go in all 8 of her stores. So so we're gonna start doing that. Well, actually we have started already. That's kind of why I haven't done much videos on this land stuff over here and get this house done and the Airbnb type concept, because trying to get those stores going so we can have some passive income. Once you get the stuff built and made and put into the store, then you're able to sit back a little bit and just kind of let customers come in and they buy it, and you kind of, it's hands off somewhat. I mean, you still got anything you do. I mean, there's no get rich quick scheme out there. There's always, you got to keep moving. You can't be lazy. You can't expect that, oh yeah, the money's gonna come to you. You got to really hustle and work for it, especially when you're young. And that's what I've been kind of preaching to my son, that it's good to be an entrepreneur and to do your own thing, but you have to be ready for that and be prepared. I just read a book that's called Quit Like a Millionaire, and I highly recommend it. It's a great book, but it's about following your passion, but following your passion when you are able to, when you have the finances and the money to do it. So then you don't have to worry about making an income with your passion. And that's kind of like how I felt with this woodworking. I never mentioned it in the videos at all, but I always loved woodworking and building furniture, and I did that as a teenager. My dad had table saws and radial arm saws and planers and joiners and all kinds of woodworking tools, and I used to go out there and watch him and work with him and did stuff myself. I made my friends some iguana cages and made different shelves and tables and things like that for Christmas gifts. So I really enjoyed it, but I knew, hey, I mean, you can make money at it, but you can't make really real money. You got to kind of be ready for it. And but yeah, I want to probably do some videos, on that too. And but like I say, I hope it's not too much rattling on here, but just kind of want to give you a kind of overview of what I've been up to. I haven't had a video probably in about 6 months, and next to my son right here, he's just basically getting these stumps and mess out of this burn pile that was right here, and then we're moving them down further down. And this is where we're good. Basically, the septic field's going to be kind of right over here, but I need to kind of get a different angle while I'm talking. I apologize if rambling, but I just want to kind of give you a little overview of what's going on and what's on my mind right now. This is kind of like a video blog, of things, and I kind of wanted to. It's a nice day out here today, and but this is the septic drain field. It's going to be right over here, and I got some trash and stuff that we actually got yesterday. We're gonna make a fire over here and kind of get this cleaned up, because this is like I said before, this is the time of the year to do it. I mean, you got this nice brisk breeze, and I got some flags that you can kind of see. Let's see here. I got and I probably need to come through here. I talked to the septic tank, the perk, perk tester, soil scientist, and he wants me to re-tag some of this stuff. So I want to tag it before it fades. And but I don't know if you can see, there's another pile over there too, but there's some flags over there. But this is where the drain field's going to be, right in this area, right on the side of this hill. So we're kind of cleaning this area up here, so we'll be ready, in the spring or so to get it done. But going back, to college and all that stuff, it's very important, to really know what you want to do and what you're passionate about. But I know the Quit Like a Millionaire lady, I was talking to her, I mean, not talking to her, but I was reading a book. She was saying, about when you start out, you want to make as much money you possibly can in the beginning. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I tell you, I really think that, when I went to college, got my 2-year degree, and electronic engineering technology, got associates. I came out of school and I started working for Motorola and in Siemens. And I was, actually I started kind of production because I was still getting my degree in college. But then when I graduated, I moved into maintenance. And I tell you, I think that was a great opportunity for me, you know, because maintenance is really, it's a good field. You make good money at it. And you work with your hands, and it's something different and challenging every day. So it's really, it's a great field. So any young kids or any parents that have young boys or even girls that are interested in that kind of stuff, I highly recommend, you know, going that route, because there's a demand for it, especially on skilled trades. I know my grandfather and great-granddad were plumbers, and they you know, they had a great career and made a good living, you know. My grandfather, he had a house, he built a house on the water, but a lot of it, I think, to do with your character and your motivation and not being lazy. You know, you gotta keep moving. So I think that makes a difference too. You know, you can have all the education in the world, but if you're not motivated and passionate, and you know, you're not out there making things happen, it's not going to happen. So, but I guess I'm gonna probably close now, and I apologize if I turn anybody off, and I don't want to hurt any, you know, cause any issues or any. I just kind of want to, you know, I'm a godly Christian person, so I just kind of, it was on my heart to talk about it, and I just wanted to kind of touch bases with everybody and say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody. And thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel, and we'll see what in 2022 brings and see how things go. And like I say, look forward to hopefully we'll get that channel going on Your Money Doctor. We're gonna have, you know, talk about finances and how I kind of became a millionaire, a multimillionaire, and some of the steps I've taken to be successful and to make things happen. And you know, it really it's I tell you, it's a blessing. And when you're able to have the finances to be able to help others, and it's really a true blessing, you know. Just like Christmas is not all about you, it's about others, and it's about helping others and helping them in time of need and trying to lift them up and to make them, you know, proud of who they are. And but yeah, I appreciate everybody watching, and thank you so much. Bye bye.